Welcome everyone to Hearts of Iron Together for Victory DLC, as well as a new patch 1.3. If you'd like to see a video kind of going over all those stuff, see in the upper right hand corner right now, you can click on it. It goes over generally what the patch brings and the DLC brings. There are a lot of minute differences that I don't know about, but I'll have a link in the description to the Paradox Extra blog thing where they talk about everything they've done. A lot of minute things, small things that I guess we're going to both learn together at the same time unless you go read it. But let's get started. So right off the bat, 1936, we have a few new countries, as well as you have your British Raw, South Africa, New Zealand, Australia, and Canada, Commonwealth countries. You also have Poland, which I'm very excited about because I played as Poland many times. I think it deserves to be on this list of special countries, considering the fact that the entire war began over Poland. It's not like the entire war began over Czechoslovakia. It shouldn't really have its own special place on this list, but certainly Poland should. So we will be playing as British India, British Raj. We of course have the Smiling Buddha, which is very powerful. Atomic weapons. So we have an atomic weapons focus, as well as some really good fighters. And all India forward block, which is going towards independent India. Also have some minus 69% recruitable population and minus 0.1 daily autonomy progress gain. So that'll actually hurt my relationship with United Kingdom. But I plan on becoming independent. One of the other big differences is now you can actually change the difficulty of each country, major country. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make Germany and Japan really good, and I'm doing this for the simple reason that they are really good, and the game, the base game, does not do a good enough job of expressing to you how dominant Germany was and Japan were in the early stages of the war. They were completely dominant. Japan dominated China, Germany dominated Poland and France. That just doesn't happen in the game, so that's why I'm giving them huge bonuses. Everyone else kind of stays the same. But yeah, let's get started. Doing it on normal just the first time around. This is brand new to me. Should be brand new to you. So we're going to see how we do. Starting off really bad already. 2 research slots. That's honestly terrible. Construction. I'll pretty much always do the same things. Factories. Also another abysmal state of affairs. We're just going to max out all these places. Generally just because I'll get research to allow me to have more factories in each state. So doing this won't really make a difference. We're just going to max everything out for now. Military factories, we have 2. So I'll just didn't do the other one. I don't think I need infantry equipment. No, I do not. And I guess the last thing we can do is just build more convoys with our 1 dockyard. National focus. So I have looked at this national focus a little bit. If I want to go towards independence, this is where it's going to happen. I can either stay with Great Britain and go this way, or go for independence and go this way. I'm going to go this way, and it basically comes down to Soviets or the Germans. I'm thinking about going with the Germans, but I haven't decided yet. We need at least 10% world tension, so we can't do this just yet. We're going to have to wait a year or more until the Japanese invade China. So for now, we're just going to go down industrial infrastructure. We just need factories and whatnot. We're going to have it on a 5 times because there really isn't anything to do. We're just going to be waiting around a lot because we're not fighting any wars right now. We're not doing much of anything right now. We're just kind of waiting around. With our 2 research slots and only our single, obviously, national focus. We also obviously have down here in the bottom left our continuous focuses. The reason that this is in the game, I can tell you simply why, is because when you get around 1942, 1943, you will finish all your focuses, because a lot of the times many focuses will be locked depending on your choices. So you'll be done with all your focuses by like 43, but the war will most likely not be over. So they want to give you something to do with focuses, so it's not just an empty thing now. And that's what these are. These don't necessarily do a lot. A lot of them are just like, hey, everything costs less and armies train faster in technology and repair stuff. It's good. It's not life-changing. It's something. And of course we have the new relationship with Britain. Let me just finish this real quick. Okay. 1 in the morning. Didn't waste an hour of time. We need all the time in the world. We'll do industrial expansion. So this is my relationship with Great Britain. Now, because I have that .01 modifier, every day it's getting worse. So I can send them stuff, I can trade with them. Those things will help me get favor. There's also multiple stages of being in the Commonwealth. There's colony, which is I think the lowest, which means I have very little power. If I get 1,000 points in total, I can become what's called a dominion. Now Canada is already a dominion. After that, I don't really know. I don't know if there's anything lower than colony. I think colony is the lowest rank you can be. Now obviously I'm going for independence, so I really don't care what this says. I mean, I'm not, my choices are gonna only make them more angry. Eventually I'm gonna get independence. But there's two ways to get independence. You can either go with Britain and earn lots of these points, and then eventually you might earn independence, or you can just force independence through a civil war or a revolution. That is the way that I'm doing it because I'm not a nice guy. I don't know. It's a faster way. Because honestly, I'll probably have to wait till World War II is officially underway and well underway to actually do enough. Because I think one of the options is subject contributed war score. So I would have to help in the war to get lots of points, and then after that, maybe I'll be able to get independence. So getting my independence after the war isn't the point. The point is to get independence before the war starts so I can make my own decisions. I can be autonomous. That's my goal. So we will become independent somehow. Let's start off by doing something for factories. Civilian factories. Next, I'll probably start working on getting a fascist guy, which is this guy. Now, I have looked into the future, and I know that these I need to get before anything else. But in order for me to get these, for this one, I have to be a dominion. I have to be less than I have to be a colony. I have to be a subject of the United Kingdom. I have to be in the Commonwealth to this point. After this, it doesn't really matter. All these down here, I can join. I can continue. But I have to get 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to get these 4 before I break away from the United Kingdom and probably start a civil war. Because unlike other countries, like for instance Poland, you can become fascist and not have a civil war. Unlike that, British Raj is in the Commonwealth, which makes it seem like, maybe they won't just break away. Maybe they won't just leave the Commonwealth. It seems like there's going to have to be a civil war for me to win. Shouldn't be that big of a deal because I have such a small army. Usually half my army will go away, but, So that is a colony. Actually, let's look at Canada to see what. As we get this another one, I guess what oil. This is actually a research lab, which is why I'm going for it. This is a dominion, which means that it can extra trade to overlord, trade bonus can decline. So they don't really have that much more power than me, even though they are a dominion, which is one step above me. It's rather confusing. I don't know that much about it. I think this is the type of thing where you just have to play a lot and you'll learn as you go. I'm certainly learning as I'm going, so it'll be a learning experience for everyone. I guess I can put these guys in an army. It doesn't really matter. Pretty sure I'll have like British guys. Yeah, Desert Fox. That sounds good. Douglas Gracie. I don't know how many of these guys will stay if I declare independence. Probably none of them. I'll probably have to make one, or maybe I might get an Indian one, Indian general. But I guess we'll have to see later. So, I guess I can put these guys in like Delhi. No. Delhi. No. Delhi. Sure. Time's going fast, isn't it? Extra research slot. Totally necessary. Absolutely necessary. Pretty badly needed overall. Oh, so this is one of the new things you can do. You can tell them what to cover. So, if you wanted them to cover the coast and only the coast for naval invasions, you would just click this, and you would click off everything else. And then they would only cover the water. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do that because I'm not worried about naval invasions. I'm not even sure what I'm worried about. But let's just cover Delhi. That's not really good. I want them to be spread out because if there is a civil war, it's better that they're spread out that way. Because usually, roughly half your army is split. Your army is usually split between the new country. Half of them stay with you, half of them go to the new one. Let's do national unity first, and then next we will do fascist, because it isn't, like I said, I have to get certain national focuses done first before why don't these guys ever want to move? I don't get it. They'll go here, but they won't go here. No, they will go there. I don't get it. No, you just cover Delhi. You guys are killing me. Concentrated industry, nice. This first episode will be really fast, just because I'm skipping time really fast. And of course, we have our technology sharing, which, because I'm in the Commonwealth, I get faster technology on certain things. But it also works with allies and factions. So if I were to join the Axis, I'd probably get faster tanks, research, maybe even faster planes or naval stuff because of Japan, maybe even faster planes again because of Germany. But we'll have to see. Alright, let's do more of this. Actually, atomic energy. Yes, let's do that. We will become... Oh wait, I have an extra research slot, of course. Let's do improved machine tools. A little bit ahead of time, but why not? We only have 3 research slots. Gonna have to use them very wisely. 8 soldiers in Delhi. 8. I don't really want them to be there. Be in the middle of the country, sure. We will see. Okay, so we actually have our combat log here, which is something that I talked about in the update, which I really like. So we can see we've lost 29 due to attrition. They haven't been in any combat, so nothing's coming up as far as that. But you can imagine that a very, very, Germany attacking Russia, Russia attacking Germany. Usually I'll do one army if I'm doing it. So you can imagine an army of 300 divisions attacking another 300 divisions. How many individual battles will come up here? It'll probably be just an insane list of things. But this is really good for someone like me to learn. I didn't know this, but attrition really does account for a lot of lost material. Like a lot. Like, if you don't care about it, a small country like me really does have to look at something like that, because I don't make a lot to begin with. So losing a lot by attrition is not a good thing. Okay, so it's not 10% just yet. Let's just go this way first. My next change for political advisor will be fascist, just because I need to start working on becoming a fascist country. Oh, let's get rid of this. Let's just do bottled water. Why not? Right. We also have risk of famine. What is this? And his protection is very fragile. Even a small interruption might cause a collapse. So, is there any way to get rid of that? No. Removes national spirit, risk of famine. Okay, so we should probably get that. But we need what do we need for that? Let's do increased chance of internal support. Yeah, let's do internal support. We need to be more autonomous than a colony. I think that means that we need to be independent. We could either be a dominion, which doesn't look like it's going to happen, or we could be independent. So either way, I think that's going to happen. Improved machine tools. I guess we can work. Oh, of course, research. Oh, I completely forgot about this stuff. Crap. Okay, well, everything would have gone a little bit faster, but only 2%. 2%, then 3%. Right? 2%, then 3%. Yeah, I've played this game way too much, and 5% are down here. Right. Atomic research as well, which is maybe worth getting. Let's get this. I guess I'll get one national focus thing away from it, and then it will wait. So it's already May 37. We've already spent a year and change, about a year and a half. Not much has happened so far. We are making more factories. We desperately need more factories. Let's get a quick save here. All right. Are we looking on? I think we're really good on resources. We have many resources, mostly in the south, but we have many. We have a surplus of everything. even rubber, many tungsten, many steel. Not really that many because I'm not producing anything, honestly, so not that many. I guess we should focus on infantry equipment. If we're all going to have that civil war, which everyone's looking forward to, including me, we want to win, and win easily, decidingly, because I'll be fighting my own Indian troops. Speaking of Indian troops, they have their own skins, which is cool. Their own special ones. I'm pretty sure everyone does too, so even the Canadians do, but the Indians look really cool. They have those little shorts that they all wear. Pretty sure the Australians too. Yes, they do. Oh, they have the hats on. That's so cool. That's I love that. That's awesome. Purges going on. That's not good. Shouldn't there be a war going on soon? Kind of waiting for maybe this to be over or the. Alright, well, I guess we can just continue doing other stuff. Lessons of the Great War, 70 days. I'm pretty sure Japan will declare war really soon. Yeah, I just missed it. Shit. Okay, whatever. Efficiency. If I can get a lot of factories from trade, that'd be really good. I'm already getting 8 from trade, so I have 28 in total, which is nice. Spanish Civil War ending should also give me a bunch of, or should I also do a lot of world tension, but they need to take Barcelona first, which doesn't look like they are. We're getting there. If I played as Italy or Germany, I would send troops and I would end the war in like a month or something. Cause I just send tanks and I just destroy them. Let's do industrial research. Just need to get my country moving. Actually, it's not over. Republic of Spain's making some deep. Oh, they got cut off. Oh, you can't do that. They're trying to fight their way back. I wish I could see what's going on here. Come on, fight your way back. Actually, no, I want National Spain to win quickly, so cut them off and kill them all. Quickly. Oh, they got back. Oh, this guy didn't get back. Oh, so that's... Okay, so that's literally just in time. So that should be... They just declared war. 10%. Come on, I need 1 more %. God damn it. You guys are killing me. What is it? 37. So what could we do? I guess we could do that. Alright, now, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Wars erupting on all fronts. Well, not really. It's only 22% now. Come on, Japan. They have a... Remember that they have that plus 75% modifier. So they should be overwhelming. They should decimate China easily. 75 divisions. Japan has more. Come on, Japan. I mean, come on. Like 75% modifier. You guys can't take out China. You guys should be like, equipment-wise, should be vastly superior. A coup may be executed. Okay. We will see. Like I said, I have to get these 4 before I do anything. So I might get the option to have a civil war. If I do get the option, I'll put it off. I'll just put it off until everything's set to go. Come on, Japan, like, seriously, guys. 75% modifier, they still can't win. Oh, so this is one of the differences, actually. Normally, this is Japanese territory. But I think in reality, it was its own country, Manchuria, sort of. And it's not their territory, but I'm sure it's a puppet of theirs. Yes, it is a puppet. So that's one of the differences, the small differences. So it's a big decision. We either go with Great Britain or we don't. We grow independence, and we're gonna go with independence. Let's do one of these, I guess. Nuclear research, yes, sir. Nuclear Gandhi, or atomic Gandhi, nuclear Gandhi. If you don't know what I'm talking about, nuclear Gandhi, it's, you know, when you think of non-violent protest, you might think of Gandhi or Martin Luther King Jr. Probably Gandhi. You know, he would starve, you know, go on fasts. He would just starve himself to protest. So in Civ 5, it's hilarious to see someone like Gandhi have nuclear weapons and use it on people, because you think about you know, non-violent protest, you can probably think of him. So it's a funny meme, and that's the name of the series now. It's Nuclear Gandhi. Nuclear Gandhi India, or Free India. I don't know. We'll see. But we're still British Raj for now, but not for much longer. Is it 38? Yes, it is. Let's get infantry equipment. We were starting a war very soon. Nice. Let's get the other infantry equipment too. Things that'll just help out, because I want to get anti-tank and probably better artillery, but I don't even have any. I'm not making any. I don't have enough factories for any of that. Speaking of making stuff, let's do 4 right there. Actually, let's do 3. You could only imagine how badly they would be doing if I didn't put the modifier on, because they're doing okay right now, but not that great. They're not doing superbly. They should be running across the country. Hong Kong all the way down here. I mean, they got one guy right here for some reason, guarding the Hong Kong way. So we're actually 48% fascist, a majority, which is strange. The fact that I'm not fascist yet. I think in a country that didn't have a puppet or wasn't a puppet, I think I would have changed by now. But I think just because I am a puppet, that doesn't work. We should probably get something for our infantry units now. Attack and defense sounds good. Getting closer and closer to our revolution. Like I said, we do need to get send help from Germany, only because we're still a puppet. After this, I can do whatever I want. Start a civil war, do everything, kill everybody. Well, not kill everybody, but follow Nanjing. I butchered that. And how do you pronounce it? Nanjing, sure. And end of the Spanish Civil War. So we're already at 43%, which is fine for me. I only needed 10. Fascist Spain. I've actually intervened multiple times. Basically, every time I play as Russia, I'll intervene and I'll win for Republic in Spain, just because why not? Everyone likes a little bit of change once in a while. Do material, artillery, motorization, small arms, obviously. I don't really care about anything else. So they're actually sending... Where are they all going? They're all going somewhere. They're sending a lot of troops somewhere. See just a line of troops moving. Where are they all going? Are going through the Suez, south, or are they going north? I can't tell. They're moving too fast. Where are they going? It looks like they are going to the Far East to protect their interests over there. If I had to guess. Probably not a bad idea. I guess I'll get fighters. Why not? Only 3 research slots. Oh, we should get tanks. Oh my god, yes. The Mark V. Awesome. Great tank. Especially for 1938. Awesome tank. I may have to honestly worry about Great Britain, because if I'm fighting a civil war against British Raj, or what was British Raj, do I declare war on United Kingdom? Because I'm at war with one of their colonies, essentially. Interesting. And if it is true, do I go through with it? I think I do. I think I'll see what happens. I mean, they're all about appeasement, so maybe they'll appease this too, losing a colony. British have a ton of divisions. 65. You know, they don't have a ton of divisions. They just have a lot around the area. Germans refuse to help. Okay, well, I expected them not to help. Just because it was a little early and, you know, it is not in a civil war. Effect, Indian National Army. Okay. Okay, so if I get the prompt for civil war, I will now do it, because I've completed what I wanted to do. Now, if I have a civil war, I am not locked out of certain national focuses, which will align myself with Germany very nicely. They probably already like me because I am so fascist, and they just love being fascist. Right? They probably like me. Actually, I'm not fascist yet. Although my country is more fascist than anything else, I'm still a democratic state because this guy, wait a minute, because this guy is in charge, and he's in charge of the non-aligned thing, which still has 44%, but as you can see, is gaining. What? It's because democracy is going down. No democratic India. I'm sorry, guys. If you're looking for democratic India, that's on a different channel, on a different playthrough. We're not about that life. We're about cold, hard corruption and control. Many troops. Suez. If I was to go to war with my British allies, I'd certainly take Singapore first, because you see all that material. What is happening? Oh. Oh. Well, it just happened. If you're waiting for something to happen, it just happened. Okay, we're at war with ourselves. Let's do this first to risk a famine goes down. So which one? I'm free India. I'm the fascist India. This is the democratic India. Let's fucking take them out. I think that was attack, right? Yes. I looked at it before. What do we need to take? I think all we need to do is take Delhi. So let's take Delhi. You guys go there. What else could we take? Actually, you guys go there. You guys go there. See how many divisions they have. 0. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if they sent help. If the British sent help. So, the faster I take out, what is this? India. It's just India. It's not even British Raj. It's just India. So, the British are here, but they're not fighting me. What is going on? This is interesting. The British are here to protect their... So I'm at war with these guys, and these guys are a puppet of Great Britain, but they are not at war with me. It's very confusing, but somehow I've escaped going to war with Great Britain, which is fine, because the war's going to be over in 2 seconds once I take Delhi. And there it is. Okay. Get out of here, British. They have a lot of troops, actually. Okay. So, next fighter. We are free India. Once and for all, we are free India. We have completed our goal of being free from our oppressors. Now we look towards, what do we want to take? What do we want to take from the area around us? That is the question. Maybe attack Iran? I think they have way too many divisions. They don't have 3. They have like 50. Afghanistan, maybe? Do I want to take what they have? 6 to 10? Let's look at resources. Not really that many. I own almost everything around us. I think I will take Afghanistan just as a test for my army. They don't have much, but they have something that I want, which is factories and whatnot. All right. And I actually kept my general, which is nice. And I kept this guy. I kept both of them, which is strange. I thought that I was assured that I was going to lose them because they're British, and I just broke away from them. I'd be like, hey, maybe you're not friends with me anymore. All right, send them there. So this guy is... We are in the desert, but we're also in the hills. Movement. I think I'm going to do hills because I think it'll be more effective, at least somewhat more effective, if I were to have hill fighter more than desert fighter. Because I'm pretty sure this is hills and desert. Mountain and clear. Okay, so it actually isn't desert. Clamp down on corruption, so I think this will go away now. Yes, so there's no chance of me dying of no food, which is always good. Let us do Rani of Johns. Gain an infantry unit in Delhi as 3-skill general named Lakshmi Sangal will appear. Sounds good to me. I could always use more units. Alright, well that'll do it for the first episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Independence has been gained. We've gained independence. Free India, as it is now. And more to come. Invasion of Afghanistan to come next. World War II to come next. Let's see what a free India will do now that it has the opportunity to make its own choices. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.